from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Just finished talking with Golden Bears head coach. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Golden Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll give it to Fluff. Shakes off the defender. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Songo Povatelli. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. JKS fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. Jaron Kiave Songopovatele. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He got it, beat down in bounds.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The throw to the outside is complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Taylor wants to throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Number 29, set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down.
Here we go. Ready.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Ready. Go.
Taylor wants to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog!
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sangapolitelli. Quick completion on the out. Looking for room at the 40. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Here's a heat. He's on the move. Right on target this time. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He wants to change this route. Right back to him on the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Makes the grab in their space.
But one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Throwing Sangapovatelli. He's going to let it go. Snared on the right sideline.
Deep downfield. Gain of 40. 1st and goal, Cal.
The Golden Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Gets the back moving. JKS. Quickly complete. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Noise. Again, it's Songa Bolatelli. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Clef Bothwell. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Taylor wants to throw it. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, kill it. 949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar.
They'll give it to Fluff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Ready?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. Right on the money. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the team. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Caught, and he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Into the end zone for 6.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Ncaa Songopolitelli hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now here's Ncaa Songopolitelli. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And, man, the defense really needed that. They needed that for their confidence. 3 drives already, 3 touchdowns. They haven't found a way to solve the puzzle till now. Nice job getting the stop, getting a little bit of momentum, and now hopefully your offense is energized and excited because they got the football back.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Lily. Ready. Blue 30.
They'll give it to Fluff. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback adapting. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on third. Got the quick pass. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. One snap coming before they head to the locker room.
214 close. 214 close. Now. Ready.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Georgia taking on the Florida Gators. And it's Georgia eyeing an 8th straight victory today. It's been a dream start to the season, and this game has been no different. This fan base is fired up.